Hi guys and welcome to my show. In this video, I'm going to be covering some of the most commonly asked Google Ads questions. So Google Ads FAQs part 1. I'm going to be conducting these on a weekly basis because what I find is that I get asked a lot of questions about Google Ads and I'm answering the questions individually. So rather than that, hey, I thought, why don't I just do this on a regular basis where I'm creating a video on commonly asked Google Ads questions and I'm answering them so that everyone can benefit from the answers. Whoever's interested in Google Ads, or they may have a business and they might be using Google Ads, whether it's yourself or whether it's your agency that might be running your Google Ads for you, you might still have the questions. So before I do start, I'm a Google Ads expert. I've been running Google Ads for the best part of 20 years. Now, guys, if you've got a question about Google Ads, or how you can get more inquiries into your business, drop them in the comments below and I will add them into my list of questions, which I will answer on these regular weekly videos about Google Ads FAQs. So here we go with the first question. And guys, just before I do continue, do hit that subscribe button because I depend on people like yourselves to subscribe to my channel because it helps the message get out to more people and it helps more businesses. So guys, here's the first question that we're going to be asked.
Can Google Ads drive traffic to my offline business?
So what people mean by offline businesses is that they may have a shop, for example, they might have a dental practice, or they might have a hairdressers or a restaurant, and you want to drive traffic to those businesses. So yes, certainly you can use Google Ads to drive traffic to your offline business. An online business, on the other hand, is one where somebody might have just a website, so there's just operating purely from website. So what you can do with Google Ads is you can do for local businesses, you can use a lot of local terminology like hairdressers near me, or chiropractor near me, or dentist near me, and so on. And that works really well. And the reason it works really well is because in Google Ads, when you're setting up a campaign, you can say to Google Ads that I only want my ads to be shown within certain area, within this certain radius, or this certain town or city. And anyone outside that will not see your ads. So people who are looking for your services, you can certainly use Google Ads to promote. You can use Google Ads to promote your business onto Google Ads. So when people are looking for your businesses, your business is one of the businesses that will be seen on the Google page. Next question.
So the question that I really want to ask you today, Ajay, is can Google Ads help me target my local customers?
So that's pretty much the same type of thing. An offline business is like a local business. So anyone who's got a local business can use Google Ads to promote their business. Now, there are other ways that you can also promote your business on Google as well as other platforms, but certainly exactly in the same way as an offline business, you can promote your business using Google Ads. And the other thing that you can do with Google Ads is you can use something called local extensions, and that localizes the ads that get displayed on the Google page. So when people are finding you, they can find you a lot more easily and a lot more quickly.
What is Google Maps for businesses?
Fantastic. So Google Maps is now also known as Google Business Profile, and Google just keeps changing their name from time to time, and we just don't know why they do it, but they do it. So when you scroll down a Google page, at the top of the page, you normally see the ads, the Google ads. And then when you scroll down further the page, you see a map section. And that map section really stands out. And you should be able to see it on the screen here right now, that what a map section looks like. Now, this is purely for local businesses. So when people are looking for your service and they're local to you, in other words, that they don't want to travel hundreds of miles, they just want a local business. For example, if I've got, God forbid, if my car breaks or my car clutch is broken down and I want to get it repaired, then I'm going to look for a local garage. I don't want to travel hundreds of miles. So what Google Maps do is that it displays local businesses. And one of the brilliant things about Google Maps is that it stands out a lot, right? And you get 3 listings on the first page of Google, and these can be there for absolutely free. So whether somebody calls you 100 times or whether they click on the link to visit your website, 100 times, you won't pay anything extra. So if you are a local business, it is absolutely imperative that you take advantage of Google Maps and have a strategy put in place to make sure that your business is being promoted on Google Maps or Google Business Profile. Again, if you want help with this, get in touch with us. The link will be in somewhere in the description below. Next question is as follows.
How can I tell if my Google Ads campaigns are successful?
Okay, so this really depends on who's managing your Google Ads campaigns. Now, if you're managing it yourself, you can deep dive right into it yourself. Or if your agency is managing them for you, you got to make sure that you're getting good quality reports, which are actually meaningful. And what I mean by that is don't look at vanity metrics. In other words, don't look at metrics like how many clicks I've had or how many impressions I've had, because or what's my lowest cost per click. They don't mean nothing at all. What means something to you is how many conversions you're getting, and conversion could be how many phone calls you're getting, or how many bookings you're getting, or how many appointments you're getting. And then what you need to know is what is your cost per lead? In other words, that for every time somebody calls you or every time somebody makes an appointment with you, what is it costing you on average? So then you can work out whether that lead is a profitable lead or not. For example, you could be paying £100 a day and you might be getting 10 leads in the day. And that means that your average cost per click is £100 divided by 10, which means that your cost per lead is £10 per lead. Now, obviously, we all know that not every single lead is going to turn into a customer. So you should be having your own numbers to say, okay, well, for every 10 inquiries we're getting, what percentage of them are turning into a customer? Now what you can do, you can say, okay, well, let's say, for example, if your conversion rate is 50%, in other words, 50% of the leads turn into paying customers, right? So now you know that, okay, my cost per lead was £10, but because I'm getting 50% conversion, so I'm getting 5 conversions out of the £100 that I've spent. So in other words, your cost per sale is now 100 divided by 5, which is £20 per sale. And that's how you can work out whether your Google Ads campaign is running successfully. But here's a caveat. Don't just look at it at account level, because it could be that some campaigns are performing really well, but some could be performing average and some could be performing really poorly. And it's the poorly performing campaigns which could be generalizing or bringing your overall figure down. So you think overall it's not working. It could be working. It's just that you need to go down to a lot more detail as to which campaigns are working profitably and which campaigns are not working profitably. Another metric that we use within our agency when we manage Google Ads campaigns is conversion rates. We love looking at conversion rates, especially when you're looking at keywords at keyword level, because not only do we want to know what are the most converting keywords, but which keywords actually have got higher conversion rate. In other words, that if this keyword is shown on the Google page, how many times does it convert into a lead or a sale? So I hope that answers your question. Next question is,
So, AJ, how can I use Google Ads for remarketing purposes?
okay, so good question. So remarketing is when somebody's visited your website and they've gone away from your website, because not everyone is going to make an inquiry on your website the first time they visit your website. And that's not because any reflection on your website necessarily, it's because they want to do research. So they may be at the very, what they call the top of the funnel type of stage, whereby they're still researching. Do I really need this service? Who do I need to reach out to? And so on. So people typically go away, right? Or it could be that they're about to make a booking and somebody calls them to say, hey, dinner's on the table. So they go away. So now you've potentially lost a sale. So what remarketing or retargeting is, when people go away from your website, then you can have your ads, your company logo, your products, your services shown to them, even though they are not on Google, even though they are not on your website, they're on another website altogether, unrelated to your business, or even in some cases related to your business. It depends on how well your campaigns are set up. So what people do is that they can click on that link and they'll now come back to your website again, because now they say, hey, yes, I remember I was about to book that or I was about to buy that, but I didn't get around to buying it because I got distracted. So, on average, a successful retargeting campaign could potentially bring your business up by 10 to 20%. So 10 to 20% increase in business. In other words, that customers you would have otherwise had lost. Because let's face it, there are so many websites and people forget, right? When they're about to inquire, when they're about to buy, they forget which website it was that they bought on. So they forget which website. So it's absolutely imperative you've got a retargeting or remarketing campaign set up in for your business, so that when people do go away, they come back. If you want to know more about retargeting campaigns, get in touch with us and I'll reach out to you. Okay, next question is,
how can I use Google Ads to test my product or service ideas?
so you mean that you're about to launch a product and you want to just see if it's going to work or not, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so if you're about to launch a product, and that's a great thing about Google Ads, so you can have a quick test. You can set up a very quick campaign, assign a small budget to it, and say, okay, let's see how this product or this service is going to run for the next month or 2 months. Is it going to be profitable? Is there a demand for it? After you've done all your keyword research, and if there is, you can invest further into it. Further into it in terms of you can make it into your main campaign, right? Because now you know it works because you've got sales from it or you've got inquiries from it. But you can also then, more importantly, leverage what you've learned onto search engine optimization. So now you're also getting organic free clicks as opposed to just getting clicks from Google Ads. And that's how you can generally test very quickly if your product or service or your new product or service is going to work or not. So, guys, I hope you found that useful. Again, if you've got a question on Google Ads, put it in the comments box below. Right, I will answer it, or I will take note of it so that it will come up in one of my Google Ads FAQs videos. This is just part one of Google Ads FAQs. I will be doing these on a weekly basis. So, guys, do put your questions below, and I look forward to seeing you on another show. Do remember to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to this channel because you're helping me get the video out to more people. Check this video out if you want to learn more about Google Ads or any other business or any other method to get more leads and sales flowing into your business. Take care and bye for now.